You, fight. Weave. Yeah, baby. My turn. It's my turn now. Okay. Boom. Yeah. Bloom. Stability. And accuracy. Boom. Boom. Nope. Bloom. Stability. Accuracy. Accuracy. Stability. Bloom.
He was knocked out so hard, he didn't even know he was knocked out. He was on the ground. He got up and said something to the ref like, "Don't ever play with matches, nigga," and fell.
Because crit damage to the body, boom, it works. But that headshot damage always gets it done. All right, so reticle, bloom, accuracy, stability, what is it? Simply put, watch this. I'm gonna fire here. See those two lines expanding when I fire? The space in the middle of those two lines is my bloom. It's really that simple, right? If I'm not aiming through the sight, you see the dot in the middle, see the four bars, not the 4 bars, we see the 4 bars, but see the 4 dots around the single dot in the middle? See them expanding? The space in the middle of that expanded crosshair is your bloom, right? Let's look at an example of a bloom making contact up close. How about this? Okay, there you go. Right, like a little baseball. Range, a little bit of distance. Let's go look at that. That is roughly about the size of an NPC's head. Okay, let's look at our accuracy. We're gonna start right here on this corner of this column so you can it's kind of easy for you to see that it's moving because it's gonna barely move. So I would describe accuracy as like weapon reliability. You see how I went to the right a little bit? We started out here in the middle and you kind of ended up slightly to the right. That is your accuracy, right? And then your stability is very simple. It's basically recoil resistance. Recoil. It's the jerk. You see my arm going back? Recoil. Right? Stability is the ability to basically resist that recoil.
That intel you picked up was an analysis of our defenses at the White House. The TrueSense identified several vulnerable areas in our perimeter. We can use this info to shore up our defenses. Good work, Agent.
So when we bring it all together, you got your bloom, you got your accuracy, and your stability. All necessary mechanics, right? In any FPS, right? When I say FPS, first-person shooter. The trouble with the Division 2 is people start chasing crit damage. And when you chase crit damage, what happens is all the other mechanics become irrelevant to you, and it's all about how fast did you drop them? How fast did you get, you know? And people feel like, well, the best armor is just insane damage, and it's just not true. It's just not true. Like it's like when you watch people. Let's talk about boxing, right? You think about Mike Tyson. If you're familiar with Mike Tyson, he's the one hit quitter. He's knocking dudes out in like the first few seconds of the fight, right? But then before Mike Tyson, there was Muhammad Ali. And what Muhammad Ali did was, instead of going in and trying to be the fastest person to drop everything, he stayed the full duration. What I mean is he preserved his energy. So I'm gonna tire you out, and I'm still gonna be here. And he was still one of the greatest boxer, right, in America. He was America's greatest boxer. I think was Muhammad Ali, hands down. Mike Tyson was an absolute monster, right? Mike Tyson is like your crit damage, but a good revive build, like, I'm going to say system corruption. If you run it the right way, you will survive. Survivability is just through the roof. You will survive. Like right now, yes, I could make sure that this Scorpio is hitting at 1.2 million, 1.3 million. I could go crazy with like that. I could do that and do all crit damage and all crit chance. Yeah, or I can make sure that I'm going to still be alive regardless. That is, regardless if I dropped you with 5 shots or 3. You see what I'm saying? Is it really that serious? Do you really have to drop them? And the thing that's so crazy about it is when you look at some of the builds that I put together and the guys that love to do the crit, they like to OD on crit damage. You literally dropped your target 2 seconds before me. You doing all that. So what I'm telling you is that there's a cap, and it gets to a point when it comes to crit damage that you just putting crit damage there for nothing. You see what I'm saying? Once you're at 60% and you got like 100% crit damage, like that's enough. That's enough. You don't have to, like, you know, you're doing all that extra crit damage just to drop that guy 2 seconds faster. However, let me be clear. The best build for the Division 2 is the build that works for you. So if that's what you like to do, by all means. I'm just saying this. If you're a crit guy, you do not have to OD on the crit, bro. You just don't have to do it, man. And I'm going to leave you with this illustration, bro. Imagine a brick wall. 100% crit damage will, boom, one shot, crumble the whole wall. Do you need 200? You don't need 200% crit damage. But also, imagine if you shot the right spot on that wall without crit damage and it crumbled the entire wall. That's where bloom, accuracy, and stability comes in. Because I don't need crit damage if I can hit your weak point, if I can get a headshot. You follow me? That's the highest damage anyway. So I'm not going crazy for crit damage. That is the reason why I love bloom, accuracy, and stability. You partner that with survivability, you will finish the race. I mean, sure, the crit damage, quick kills look awesome, but you know what's even more awesomer? Still being alive in the end. Let's keep it a stack. Listen, I haven't done it as much this season, but you know how you know how often I'm scraping you crit damage dudes up off the ground? You know, I'm reviving everybody. Come on, get up. Come on, get back out there. Because you guys are just like all red, just all crit damage. I get it. It looks awesome. You dropping these dudes quick, but as soon as they sneak up behind you, boop, dead. And I got you. Here I come. Here comes the cavalry. So listen, I am not trolling anybody here. New guys, veterans. If you love crit builds, listen, bro, knock it out. Get in there. I'll play the background and I'll revive you. That's what we supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? This is just the perspective or the vantage point of the hybrid. I should change the name of my channel to the hybrid guy, right? But yeah, this is vantage point of the hybrid. That's all. You know what I mean? I like the survivability of a hybrid, of a regen build or a healer build, and also the damage that you can see from a crit build. But I also know that I can get better damage from landing headshots and hitting weak points. So I'm not about to go crazy on the crit damage. Let me stabilize my weapon. That's what brings us back to bloom, accuracy, and stability. And I feel like that is the real king of the Division 2. And not so much the crit damage. Crit damage is easy, but can you maintain stability, your accuracy, right? Is your bloom right to just, can you long range, you know, get a headshot with an AR from long distance? Nothing but headshot. You understand what I'm saying? Because your bloom is a tight little box. You follow me? Listen, with all that said, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. That's all I got for you. On to the next video. Peace.